60% chance of becoming the next named storm in the next 5 days, 40% in the next 2 days. And then there's another one, it's not even off the coast yet, but it's fairly well organized enough that the Hurricane Center is giving it that yellow X. That means that's the next disturbance that could become something down the road. But that would be 2 weeks away at least from anywhere close to us. In the Gulf of Mexico right now, nothing organized there. So the tropics are quiet today. It'll stay that way for a little while. At least for us, it's quiet. So there's the algae report. The mold has dropped down a little bit. Actually, yesterday it was medium. Now it's heavy. 2760 the count. Fall, elm, and grass, both light. The count 20 for both of those. So if you've got mold allergies, sorry about that. All right, here's the aquifer. Yesterday, it was up 2 feet. Today, it's down 1.2 feet. So it didn't hold on to a lot of that rain very long. 636.6 is where we sit right now. The 10-day average, 635.9. Stage 2 watering rules are still in effect. So make sure you are watering on the right day, at the right time. I had a friend who was watering very early in the morning, and they got caught by saws. So make sure you're doing it at the right time. I think it was a $200 ticket or fine, so you don't want to get that. All right, this is from the Climate Prediction Center, the rainfall outlook for the 8 to 14 day period just beyond the 7-day. Anything in the yellow, which is the northwestern half of our area, that is below average rainfall. That's what we're expecting. And southeast, about average rainfall. What about temperatures? Oh, there we go again. Above average temperatures expected just beyond the 7-day. In fact, a lot of the 7-day is above average again. So we're going back to kind of what we had earlier on in the season. But the good news is there are no triple digits in the forecast. And while we're on the subject of those, we still have the same number, 58 days at or above 100 degrees in San Antonio so far this calendar year. And we've been there for a while. Earlier this season, it was looking like we might be able to beat that. But we've had about a month of below average temperatures and also excessive, well, not excessive, but a good amount of rainfall. So we're stuck there in second place at 58. 2 more, we'd beat it and go into first place, which was set in 2009 with 59. Hey, I can see what you're saying now if you want to say hello or ask any questions. So feel free to do so. I see plenty of people are watching here. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. All right. Right now, it kind of looks nice outside. Just watching these cars go by at the bottom of the screen. 80 degrees at the San Antonio airport, and we have partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, so a decent start to the day. The winds are on the calm side. It was a little humid out there this morning. Still is a little bit. 71%, the dew point's at 70, and the barometer continues to go up as a front that moved through us over the weekend that brought us that rain continues to slowly sink down through South Texas. Hello, Dolores. Thank you for saying hello. Hello, Jenny, Jen, Love. It's a lot of Jens. Did you just sign your name like that, or is it just Jen Love, or is that a nickname? Well, hello to you regardless. Here are your temperatures: 80 in San Antonio, 76 Del Rio, 73 in Rock Springs, Uvalde at 77, and that was their first day of school today. A lot of us are wearing white and maroon, which are the school colors. So we're doing that to tell Uvalde that we are standing strong with them on this. It's probably a tough day, but a lot of those kids we hear are smiling, skipping, looking forward to getting back into school and seeing their friends, I'm sure. Hello, good day to you, Henry. 78 in Fredericksburg, 80 Floresville, 81 Pleasanton, a lot of 80s out there. 80 George Weston Beeville, 79 in Seguin. Dolores wants to know, any cold front coming in? Well, I wouldn't call it a cold front. It's kind of I wouldn't even call it a not so hot front because it's only going to drop the temperature by 2 degrees. So I'm going to say no on that one. But there is a front coming in, and that's going to increase our rain chances. You'll see that in a little bit. Here's the radar right now. Nothing for south central Texas. The closest stuff, we'll call it stuff. It's a very meteorologically technical term. At the coast, that's where you have to go to find any rainfall right now. You see some lightning strikes there too. So if you have any friends down there, they're probably dealing with some of that. Is there any rain in the forecast? Yes, there is. Only a slight chance today and tomorrow, and then it's out of the forecast. Talking about that in just a sec. Here's the wider view. You can see in extreme South Texas where the clouds are. That's where that stalled out frontal boundary is sitting right now, and that's going to be the focal point for most of the convection or the moisture today, showers. Most of Texas looking mostly cloud-free. You do see that little spin in the Dallas area. That's an upper level area of low pressure associated with that boundary I was talking about. That's what's going to come down here and give us slightly better rain chances tomorrow than what we're seeing today. Good morning, Mickey Shepard. Yes, it is the most updated weather. Absolutely, it is the weather right now. Love that, Mickey. Mickey, did you give me this tie? I'm thinking so. You give me a few ties. I think this is one of those. You could tell me on here, or you can tell me later. David, any hurricanes, tropical storms on the horizon? Not for us. We've got Earl. It's still a tropical storm, expected to become a major hurricane north of the Caribbean. That's going to head out to sea. Danielle in the North Atlantic. That's going to go out to sea. There's another one that's close to forming. That's likely going to go out to sea. So nothing for us. And we could use more rain, but we don't want a tropical storm, though, right? We don't want damage. We don't want flooding. How about a nice week of just some steady rain? That would be nice. All right, here's the hour-by-hour forecast. You can see hot and mainly dry, according to the banner at the top. And the clock in the corner says 5:55 p.m. So as most are heading home from work, or already home, it is going to be partly cloudy. And I'm saying a 10% chance of an isolated shower or storm. So most areas will stay dry later on today throughout the afternoon. But if you get caught in one of those showers or storms, don't be surprised about that. Temperatures in the upper 80s and low to mid 90s for highs. Tonight, we get the clouds rolling back in. That's an increase in moisture as that front gets set to drop back in. And that's going to result in more cloud cover tomorrow morning than what we saw today. Temperatures mainly upper 60s and lower to middle 70s to start out your Wednesday. And later in the day, we'll have a decent amount of sunshine. That'll provide some instability. On top of that, we'll have that boundary drop in. That will enhance our chance for convection and showers and storms. I'm saying a 20% chance. So not all that great, but I've been noticing with every model run, the models are showing slightly better chances of rain. So we might have to bump that up to 30%. But not bad at all. We could use a little bit of that, especially since the rest of the forecast is going to be dry. And you'll see that heading into Thursday morning. We'll stop the clock at 8:40. So as most are going back to work or school, tomorrow, or Thursday morning rather, we will have mostly clear skies and temperatures once again, upper 60s and lower to middle 70s. Nice to have 60s in the forecast too, mostly for the hill country for overnight lows. We're getting closer to that first day of fall. Here's the rainfall forecast for the next 7 days. Not looking at all that great totals. I would say at best, we're looking at a 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch across most of our area. And that's only if you see some of those showers or storms. Most areas will not see rain. So hopefully you're in one of those if your lawn needs some more water. I know on a lot of our traffic cameras this morning, the grass was looking really green. So hopefully your lawn improved after this past weekend. Here's today's forecast. Started out in the 70s, where we kind of sit right now, and some 80s. Warm temperatures at noon. I'm saying 85 at noon. Might be a degree or two warmer than that. But then today's high 94, and there's that stray chance for a shower or thunderstorm later on today. Best chance, southern counties, but there's that chance area-wide. And for tonight, we'll have that evening shower or storm, but then partly cloudy skies, 74, mostly clear to partly cloudy by daybreak. Light southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunrise tomorrow coming in at 7:14, and that's getting later as we get closer to that first day of fall. Personally, I like when it gets later and cooler. I love fall. I love winter the best. I love snow. We hardly ever get it here, but I love it. All right, here's the 7-day forecast. 10% chance of rain today, 94 for the high. Tomorrow, a 20% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies and a shower. Of course, everyone's texting me right now when I'm trying to do this. I should put it on Do Not Disturb. There's another text message. Are you a multi-texter? I know I have friends that like to send one. They type one sentence, send, another sentence, send, like every 10 seconds. I just say, get it all out, breathe, then send the text message. But they never want to do that, and they know it drives me nuts. All right, 7-day, back to that. Thursday, 94 for a high, mostly sunny, which is fairly seasonable. The average high this time of year, 92, so close to that. Excuse me. Ate some peanuts right before this. 95, mostly sunny and hot on Friday. Same thing Saturday and Sunday, pretty much hitting the repeat button each day. And then for Monday, almost the same, 94 and mostly sunny. So we have slight rain chances those couple days. Max Lewandowski says, let's get rain. We're going to try to get a little today and hopefully a little more tomorrow. So there's your forecast for you. I'll have more on your weather coming up today on Ken's 5 News at noon. So hopefully we'll see you then. Bill Taylor will be in later this afternoon and evening with your weather tonight and your next Facebook and YouTube Live, wherever you're catching this right now. So everyone have a great day. Stay cool. Keep your fingers crossed for some rain. Bye-bye, guys.